Jehmu Greene was an advisor for the Clinton campaign 2008, joins us now. Good to see you. What is Kamala Harris so scared of in talking to what would seemingly be a friendly White House press corps?
Well, thanks for having me, Leland. Nice to see you again. I wouldn't say that Vice President Harris is afraid. I think I heard her say just a couple of days ago, if Donald Trump has something to say, he should say it to her face. And I do just have to say that I think you nailed it on the head when you talked about Donald Trump and his intentions with going to the National Association of Black Journalists yesterday. He changed that conversation. Yeah. He comes across as being strong. And unfortunately, a lot of my friends and colleagues on the left fell for it hook, line, and sinker, as well as the media.
Well, thank you. We try to, you know, they say blind squirrels get an acorn every once in a while, so thank you. But I come back to this. If Kamala Harris says, hey, if you want to say it to my face, Donald Trump, show up at a debate. By all accounts, they're going to debate in September. But I know there have been dozens of media organizations who have all put in requests for interviews with her. And she's a woman from a ticket, Biden-Harris, in a party that says the press are essential and bashing the press is a threat to democracy. So why wouldn't she be giving interviews, you think?
I'm sure she will be giving interviews. I'm not in the middle of the Harris campaign, but I know they will be talking to the media as much as possible in the next 95 days. Look, all of this has come together really quickly. I think we have seen a campaign get started and launched in one of the strongest ways that you could, and we've got 95 days. I expect to see her talking to the press quite frequently.
It would be hard to have a better start, right? You're coronated rather than having to run. You're handed this huge war chest of $200 million. You've got everybody's endorsement right off the back. It'd be hard to be in a stronger position. Something struck me as interesting yesterday when Rachel Scott of ABC News was talking to Donald Trump. We'll take a look and have a conversation.
A lot of people did not think it was appropriate for you to be here today. You have used words like animal and rabid to describe black district attorneys. You've attacked black journalists, calling them a loser, saying the questions that they ask are, quote, stupid and racist. You've called yourself the candidate of law and order. Yeah. When Time magazine asked you if you would consider pardoning all the rioters, you said, yes, absolutely. Sure. You called them patriots. We're talking about people that were seen beating officers with flagpoles, dragging them down the stairs. They're on video. Have you seen that video, sir?
Really? Well,
you would pardon those rioters?
What do you think the reaction would be if a white journalist was that aggressive with Kamala Harris?
Look, I think we have to start with just the fact that we've seen, in previous campaigns, whether it was Megyn Kelly and now the journalist yesterday, Donald Trump can't handle strong women. He doesn't like to interact with women who are not going to just sit and listen to what he has to say. And I think he was very, very intentional in going into what has been said, the belly of the beast, so that he could come across as being strong. He could come across as actually being attacked by these black women as he is running against a black South Asian woman. And that was very intentional. I don't usually go around complimenting former President Donald Trump, but he was disciplined in his message. He wanted to go in there, come across as pushing back against these very mean black women, his, probably definition, and then his campaign will be able to, in this age of digital prowess with campaigns, he's going to cut up that interview. He's going to make himself look.
He already has.
Thanks for watching. Go to joinnn.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.